Our final award today is our Rita Schenk Lifetime Individual LCA Leadership Award. Rita Schenk, if you don't know, was the founder of ACLCA. Through this award, we seek to recognize a leader whose long-term active engagement in our community has had a significant impact on the field and profession of LCA and life cycle thinking. Further, the Lifetime Award allows us to recognize a true pillar who will teach future generations by example. The award recognizes contributions over the entirety of a career rather than or in addition to a single contribution. This year, I'm very pleased to announce that our Rita Schenk Lifetime Individual LCA Leadership Award goes to Sang-Won Soo from the Brennan School of Environmental Science and Management at UC Santa Barbara. Sang-Won is well known to most of us, and he's truly deserving of recognition via the Lifetime Achievement Award. Congratulations, Sang-Won.
In my career, I was lucky enough to receive a few awards, but this feels the most special. I guess that's partly because this is the first time that I receive anything that the title includes lifetime. But more importantly, I think that this award is special because it is presented by the very community that I belong to. This is really the community that I learned from, inspired by, and grew all the way throughout my entire professional career. So thank you. I'm not sure whether you noticed it or not, but this is the first time this award is given to an academic researcher. This means a lot to me. I'm very grateful for the anonymous nominator and the selection committee to recognize the academic researcher like me for this tremendous honor. I have like 200 people to thank today, so but instead of listing all of them and boring you to death, I would like to tell you a story. The National Institute of Health and the World Health Organization estimate that 3 to 4 million premature deaths, mainly women and children, occur every year due to, guess what? Inefficient cook stoves. Off-gases from three-stone fire and charcoal stoves, mainly in rural and Africa and Southeast Asian countries, are killing 3 to 4 million people a year. And the world barely notices it. Can you believe that? I was utterly shocked when I first faced these numbers. So a couple of years ago, my students and I started to work with rural communities in Africa and distributed high-efficiency wood pellet stoves. It's called Adapt a Cook Stove Today, ACT or ACT. It reduces life cycle greenhouse gas emissions by about 90% and toxic pollutants by over 95%. It's amazing. But no matter how good it is, there is a resistance to new technologies. So we do a fair amount of demonstration and convincing work. So one day we visited a rural community in Rwanda, and we placed the advanced cook stove and the three-stone fire stove side by side to demonstrate the difference between them. So imagine this, on one side, the three-stone fire stove is spewing lots of smoke. And on the other side, the advanced cook stove produces no smoke, really nothing. But guess which side were people flocking around? Yes, around the three-stone fire stoves. So I said, well, hey guys, well, it may smell nice, but the smoke is responsible for 3 to 4 million premature deaths a year. A translator quickly translated it, and as soon as he did, the crowd dashed out from the three-stone fire right away. It was like instant social distancing. They avoided the smoke like a plague. So seeing that, I was again reminded of the power of numbers, the power of credible quantitative information. If I have said, look, that smoke is bad for your health, which is nothing wrong about, probably few people would have acted upon it. But when the information is conveyed in a quantitative term, it has the amazing power of mobilizing actions. Credible quantitative information. And that's exactly what we in the LCA community are striving for, isn't it? I'm very proud of what we are bringing to the world. And I'm very proud that we're working together in this community. I wish that someday LCA becomes a household vocabulary. Imagine that we walk into a grocery store, we pick up a product, and just like the nutrition fact of any food product, we see reliable LC result on its label. Imagine that you check your credit card statement, and next to your monthly expenditure information, it shows the life cycle, environmental, and social impact of your spend, line by line. Imagine the world where our major decisions are always guided by life cycle metrics. In that world, I wish that the life cycle metrics that we see everywhere are credible and scientifically defensible. In order to get there, it is obvious that we need to work together. We can't get there by academics alone. We can't get there by practitioners alone. But I believe that we will be able to get there by practitioners, institutions, researchers working together hand in hand. And I believe that that's exactly why we are all here today. So with that, I would like to thank all of you today. Let's get the job done and let's do that together. Thank you.